We may have some new folks that don't. John owns RCTV 19 and lots of other stuff. Anyway, we're going to talk about it tonight, and welcome.
Well, thank you, Mr. I appreciate you taking the time to interview me here today. And
I appreciate you coming.
Yep. Well, I was in the building, so
in the building. You always did a run. Yeah. John, let's start. Now, some of the folks know and some don't. So let's start at the beginning. Are you married?
Oh, yes, ma'am. I'm married. I've been with my wife, Kayla Frazier Myers. We've been together a long time, or well, a long time to me anyway. It may not be a long time to some people, but
not long enough, I promise you.
But we've been together since 2007, so it's coming up on 20 years now. It'll be 19 this year.
That sounds like forever, but it's not.
Yeah,
I promise it's not. You have children.
We have one little girl. She's 10 years old, Ava Ray. And she's a handful.
She's a sweetheart. Well, she just adapts to whatever's around her.
Yes, right. That's true.
She really does.
She just goes with the flow usually. Mm-hmm. I drag her around all over the place. You might see me out with her a lot of the time. She's been up here a lot.
She likes being on
the camera, ma'am.
She did a program for a while.
She did, yeah. She had a little thing. She called it Kids News. And she would just get on there and talk about whatever came across her mind, I guess.
I really enjoyed that.
Yeah, well, she enjoyed it. I've told her she needs to get back up here and do it. She really likes being on the camera, and we got her a computer for Christmas. She likes editing videos and
it makes memories that never go away.
Yeah,
it really does.
Yeah, she's growing like a weed though, so it's hard to keep her focused on one thing.
Yeah, that's the age.
Yep.
That's the age. It really is. John, how long has it been since you bought TV 19?
Well, me and Robert Farrow, we bought the station in 2022, and I want to say that we were the fourth ownership group that had been there since the
let's see.
Since the station. You might know better than me. We were trying to think of today because we had just saw that Charlie Kyle had passed. Kyle had passed,
and so Charlie and Bill Brown and Mr. McNeil. Mm-hmm. Then they bought Mr. Brown out because his health started failing, and then they bought. Then after that, they bought, Mr. McNeil bought everybody out. Mm-hmm. And then he was the sole owner. And then when his health started going bad, really, nobody quits. It's when their health goes bad.
Yeah.
And then when his health started going bad, Ronnie Ford. Mm-hmm. So that'd be two. And then you bought it from Ron, so really it's just three.
So three, yeah. Okay.
And it's about between 24 and 25 years.
That's what we were coming up with, around about 25 years. And,
it is.
And so that's a long time, for the station to have been here in Ripley doing.
And really, Tony has been here since the start.
He has.
He has. He's been here for right at 25 years.
Yeah, we had him a little birthday party the other day, and so happy birthday, Tony.
Absolutely.
But anyway, we had a little birthday, and I commented on there that he had been at the station a long time. Mm-hmm. And you've been with the station a long time too, Miss Daryl.
I think we were several months after it started. Charlie was doing a program on Saturday nights live. And he said he wanted somebody to come up there and sing. And my husband was listening to it, and he just got crazy. He said, "We're going up." I said, "No, we're not." But we did, and it was terrible. It would you got to set the stuff up and practice, and people don't know.
A lot goes into it.
There,
yeah.
And it sounded terrible. But all tape was just pleased with itself. Well, then at that time we had a station at Boonville. You know, the Boonville station. We had a program there, and David. It was Tate and me and David, and David was getting in bad health, and the trip was really bad, and you know, of course, it was expensive, but it was the trip.
Mm-hmm.
So we decided we just gave the program up. And Bill Brown followed us all over the dollar store that day. I don't know how come I must have run into him. And we were kind of down and out. We just give up Tate's dream. And he talked to him, and he said, you come down to the station, I'll give you a good price. I had nothing to do, Tate, but go down there. And they made a agreement, and then so really it was just a few months after the station started that we came. And the first one we did was terrible. It was terrible.
And y'all just been keep going at it ever
We
since?
just kept coming, and it kept improving.
Mm-hmm.
And over the years, now if you look at the films that are done now, and look at the ones that were done at first, they are terrible. They are terrible. But in those days, it was good.
Well, I know that y'all get guests from all over now. I mean, all over
We
come
do.
in to be on the Jeter show on Saturday nights, and I think that's a blessing for people to get to hear those, and for those to come. We really appreciate them.
We really enjoy that. And now I would like to pick up some local people. It's
Yeah.
hard to get local people. I don't know why, but
Yeah,
it is.
and we have a lot of local
A lot of talent in
musicians here.
Tippecanoe.
Yeah, there is. Yeah.
And if you want to get the word out, I invite all kind of people to be on this program. Preachers, singers, politicians. I mean, if you want your message out, this is the way to do it.
Yeah,
It really is, because you've got the great following.
Well, we try to get it out there for sure. We do.
Well, I mean, you think about if you're going to preach, we'll just example preachers, politicians too. But you go in front of a group, it might be even 75 or 100 people. When you come here and you tell what you want told, thousands
Yeah.
of people,
That's right.
thousands. This is really the way to go. And, well, I tell you, it's that way with advertisement. You sell ads, don't you?
Yeah, we do. That's how the TV station keeps the lights on around
That's
here.
right. That's right. And, you know, if you want your business, people to know that your business is there, buy ad. Put what time and what you sell. And, you know, if you give a good product and a good price, people will come.
That's true. That's 100%
But they got to know about
accurate.
it.
But they got to know about it to get in the door. But if you got a good product and a good price, and you got a good message to
That's
get them
right.
down there, you'll
And
be
this
successful.
goes now, it's online. It goes everywhere.
Yeah, we send it out on. Well, we may talk about that here in a minute, but you know we got Roku and Facebook and YouTube and Amazon Fire Stick and just all kinds of different ways that people can watch.
That's
Well,
right.
not just this, but any program that we do.
These young people especially will, they'll go to, my granddaughter will drive to Tupelo because she wants a case of protein drink.
Mm-hmm.
Well, while she's there, she'll buy all kind of stuff.
Yep,
I mean, that's the way you grow your business.
that's right.
And really, TV19, I promise you, now you can, I don't know of any other way to advertise and have as many people see it.
Yeah, we
I really don't.
we get quite a lot of views on our different thing. You know, of course, we do y'all's program. We have some other programming, sports programming.
You
and
really
some-
can't count them up because there's Facebook, there's Roku, there's Fire Stick. See, not all that counts in.
Yeah, and so then, you know, of course, Max, you know, on the cable station as well, which we started going into some different places on that, on cable.
Brother
as well.
Greg preached on this program, and he told me one of his programs got over 1,000 views.
Yeah. So that's pretty common. I
That's a
know
lot.
Keith and Kathleen Fox, they have a program they
Yeah,
do,
they
and
do.
we'll have a couple of thousand tuned in to watch
Yeah.
them.
Oh, they're amazing.
They do a really good job. We're
Yes.
we're blessed to have them. I
Absolutely.
believe I talked to him the other day, and so they're coming up on 3 years
Mm-hmm.
with their
They
program.
started on this program,
Yeah, they did. Yeah, and then they kind of, you know,
branched out,
Branched
did their
out,
own,
yeah, did
and
their
then,
own, yeah.
Like to never came talked into coming.
we like.
Once he came, he liked it.
We really like Keith and Kathleen. They do a really good job.
Yes, they do. They do. They're amazing.
And I guess I'll plug them while we're talking. So every Monday night they come on at 8 o'clock. You
Right
can
after
tune
this
in.
program.
They do. Yep.
Right after this one, and theirs is recorded live.
They record theirs live.
So
yes.
you can look for a new episode as, at that time.
Mm-hmm.
Now this program is pre-recorded, and you never know when it's going to be on. Like last week we did 2 programs.
Yeah.
This week we'll do 1. You just scroll down and you'll find us. We have a certain time that he plays us on cable, but now online, they just find us anytime.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it makes a difference. But the station has come a long way. The quality is so much better.
Well, we've definitely tried to modernize a lot of things as far as the technology. If you come to the station, you'll see, some different.
Well, it
different,
used to be
different
VCR
things.
tapes.
Yeah,
Of course,
oh,
that's
yeah.
what we had.
Yeah, so when it
Did you ever
first
try
started,
to
I,
edit a VCR tape?
I have a lot. It's
Not
been a long
fun.
time. It's a
Not
lot more difficult than what we do now.
Yeah.
Press a couple of buttons, and you'll have
I
it.
used to make my own programs, and I just drop them off when tape was sick, and it would take all day long.
Yeah.
I mean, where I can come down here and in an hour and a half, I'm back home.
Yep.
It's just because it is so much modernized. You've improved it so much.
Well, I appreciate it. We've tried to cameras and just different things.
Yes.
We've tried to
Yes.
computer systems in the back and everything. We've really tried to add to it, and I think we've come a long way. I
We
agree.
have.
We really have.
And I appreciate people sticking with us because when you get something new, you got to learn to work it.
Yeah, there's some learning curve there for anytime you go to a new.
That's right. And sometimes it wouldn't be just right, but then you're learning. You got to figure out what you did wrong so you can learn to do it right. But it's something to think about.
Yep.
And there's all this new stuff coming. All this new. I mean,
It's-
technology is
It
so.
changes and evolves all the time, really.
Time
So.
you get a camera paid for, it's outdated.
Yeah, oh yeah, I know it. It
Terrible.
it moves fast.
How many employees do you have?
Well, we besides the TV station, of course, if we're just talking the TV station, we've got some. But then I also publish a bunch of websites and different news things all over
Yeah, we
the
need to
state.
talk about that too.
But anyway, so if you took it all together, we've got 17 that help do just different
That's a lot.
things, and that counts camera operators and writers and different
That's hard to
things.
keep up with, isn't it?
It takes a lot of people. For example, this weekend we broadcast the Tippah County basketball tournament. I mean, just to do that, it takes 4 or 5 people just to do an event like that.
Now you go to these games and record it. Then what do you do?
Well, we do them live.
You do 'em
We do them live from the.
Live.
So that's another technological advancement that they used to go and record them and come back and play them. But now everything just goes out live as we do it.
That's
So
great.
it takes a whole lot to be able to do that, internet wise and technology,
But
sound
people
and
want to
video.
see it when it's happening. When you see it later, you've already heard who won.
Yeah, so we that was the very first thing I did when we bought the station was figure out how to make it go out live, and so we did, and we had the first live stream games in Tippah County, and
Well, it's something to think about, because like I say, if I watch it the next day, I already know who won.
Yeah. and so we
takes
do
all
it.
fun out
We
of
do
it.
that live, and we've bought a lot of equipment to make that happen, and
How do you
internet.
make your commercials go in it?
We have a computer that's there that we're hooked into. We
Oh,
switch.
no.
So you got to have a computer and a soundboard and
You take all that to the game.
we take it all to the game. It's if you'll look in my office sometime, or if anybody watching out there wants to come by, I'll show them. I've got a pile of equipment at all times that we're lugging around, cables and wires and soundboard to make the sound go out, video camera, laptop thing for the internet, just
That's
everything. And we've really expanded our sports deal a lot since I bought the station.
That's amazing.
We've had it's a job. Well, you almost have to have one person just to carry the equipment and set it up. You almost have to have one person that's about all they do is help you set up the equipment, make sure it's all running. Now, not every time we do, and so you might see me with 5 or 6 bags carrying them in sometimes.
I've seen them come in and get stuff.
Oh yeah,
it looked like a lot.
It's a lot that tripods and just all kinds of
I wouldn't want to get out there and not have something.
Yeah, and we really try to almost take, especially for the cables and things, we take about 2 because you don't want to get there and then a cable go out and then you're scrambling. So we try to have backups to everything. It takes a lot to do it. It really, people probably don't realize. Well, just like your show, doing it live on Saturday nights, it takes a lot to make that happen. One little hiccup, in anything, and you're not.
Our main problem with our programming, it used to be the sound, but the sound is better. Our main problem is getting on time.
Yeah, the internet.
So if we're 5 minutes late, check back because we're probably just not getting it, not getting it on. I've had people say, "Well, I turned over there and it wasn't on. I just turned it off."
Yeah.
Well, we were like 5 minutes late.
Yeah, so live programming it, you got, well, like I said, a cable or the video's not right, or it's not set up on the internet or whatever.
Well, sometimes it's our group that's not ready.
Or the group's not ready yet.
They come a long way, and I understand.
It's tough to get there real early to double check everything if you're coming from Arkansas or somewhere, it makes it tough.
And we do have groups that come from other states. In fact, most of them.
Yeah, I knew we had Alabama and Arkansas and several from across the area.
It's funny how people will go a long way to do something, but when it's right at home, they're not interested.
Yeah, that's true.
That's the way it is with our museum here in town. We have a historic museum.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
In fact, I went there with a camera one time and filmed it and did some interviews there and put it on the program. And it's online. It's listed under Daryl's little corner.
Yeah.
And she told one of the things that stuck out in my mind. She said nobody from Ripley ever comes.
Yeah.
They come from other states because it's such a history thing.
Yeah. That's really how it is with about anything.
I guess it's nature.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just kind of crazy. Yeah, we need to tell about our programs. There's a Berean Hour. That's Keith and Kathleen. And then, of course, there's the Jeter Family. Saturday nights at 7 to 9. That's gospel music. Now, Keith and Kathleen is all about Israel and the war over there and Bible study.
They do most of the Bible study, but here recently there's been so much going on over there.
Yes.
They've devoted a good bit of time to that. Yep.
And sometimes he'll just preach.
That's true. Yeah.
He's very good minister. In fact, he was my pastor at one time.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. And they come on right after this program goes off. We come on at 7 till 8, and they're on from 8 to 9.
Mm-hmm.
So it works out well. And, of course, this program. And then we got some new program coming on. I don't know when it'll get kicked off, but O.G. Ogden's trying to do from the heart of O.G.
Yeah. And he's done several things up here over the years, different things.
He has. And he's come up here and done a couple, so if you look online, you can find a couple. But he's not got it kicked off like he wants it. And, it's not as simple as people think it is.
Well, you have to have your guests lined up, and it takes a little bit to book those. And I know you spend a lot of time, talking to people, booking different things for things. It takes a lot of effort to get that together.
And when you get here, it's some of them have never been on TV before.
Yeah, so it takes a little training.
Yeah,
On
they
that.
have to know to stay where you can stay in the screen, and I get tickled that Tony will come all the way from the office and corral us in because we must run and get out of the picture. I don't know what we're thinking.
Yeah, you have to stay in frame for sure.
And we skipped over it. We got this brand new building.
Oh yeah, I guess when the station was, since it had been founded, it had been, there on the south side right outside of the city limits, Ripley, south of First Monday. But we really just did not have the room there. That was the main problem. The only problem, really.
It really was. It was a good building.
It was a great
And
setup, and good
wonderful
building, but
lady. The landlady was wonderful.
we just didn't have the room to do everything.
Yes.
If you had a program going, and a program right back to back, you couldn't even hardly do it.
You couldn't.
But here we got kind of 3 or 4 sections that we could film this, and then immediately after film one over here, and immediately after film one over there, and we've got an office up there where I can store all the, like I was talking about, all the equipment.
Yeah.
Or if we have meetings or our sports stuff, we have a lot to do with that. We just didn't have the space there. And so we found a building here on the square, and we've been here, it was just a year. We just had been here just over a year. We just passed over being here a year.
I'm telling you, it was something, this move.
Yeah. And so it took a lot, to rewire everything and get it going and get the new cameras set up in the new building, and we painted and just did a few little odd in.
Well, it's been a project.
It has.
And it's took some getting used to. We had this signal in that little small building. When you got several people going to sing, I just say, "You're next."
Yeah.
Well, over here, they're way over there.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot bigger,
so they're
bigger
usually
area.
talking to each other, and you can't get their attention. And it took us a while to get used to that.
Yeah.
And you would think that you can just say, well, you're going to be after this one, you'll be after that one. It doesn't work.
Oh yeah, there's always something going.
We're not
on.
terribly organized. We're just not. But we enjoy it, and people that are on the program get used to each other, and they're friends.
Yeah.
And of course they want to talk. Well, I do too.
Yeah.
And they'll sit over there and talk. And I said at one time I wanted to move the chairs up this way, but it wouldn't work.
Yeah.
It was a good idea, though. I don't know. But I do like the new building. I do.
Well, we have people bragging on it all the time. We just got a new sign, big,
Yes.
huge
Good
sign
spot.
put out there. Yeah,
Yeah.
and we'd been
That's
working
a
with the
huge
company.
sign. I
Yeah.
don't know where you got that. That's amazing.
We had it custom made. We worked with Ripley Main Street to help get that done, and then Creative Awning and Sign here in Ripley, made it
Yeah.
custom for us, and
Yeah.
they did a great job. It looks really good. You can't miss it really.
No,
if you just
you
drive
can't.
around till you see the
can't.
big RCTV 19 sign.
Yes. I used to tell people to look for where it said the office, but now,
Yeah. And so
you ain't gonna notice that for the sign.
Well, they actually did away with that on the awning too, so that's
It looks great out
not
there.
there. But
It does.
we're really excited for this year. We're just getting this year going, and so we're really excited. We got some new things coming in the new year. I just redid our website, so you can actually watch everything, the Jeter Show, this program,
Really?
anything directly on our website.
How do
which
you
is-
access it?
It's www.rctv19.com, rctv19.com. If you'll just type in rctv19.com on your computer, you can watch all our programming live there.
I need to start telling that. I need to start telling that on the program.
Yep. So we're excited about that, and Roku, and
Because we need easy access.
and so like if you have trouble finding it on Facebook or YouTube or Roku or any of these other, just go to your computer, type in, or your phone, and type in rctv19.com, click watch live, and you can watch all of our stuff
Well, these
directly
young
from there.
folks, they have no problem with it. But now, when you get a few years on you like me, that's not so simple.
Yeah, and so we're also
Yes.
we've got an app that you'll be able to download and watch it directly from an app on your phone, where you just click the RCTV 19 app. We'll have that pretty soon.
Right. That's
So
great.
we're always trying to just add new things.
Easy access.
Easy access
You
where you
gotta
can
have
watch
easy
it
access.
a bunch of
Like I
different
say,
ways.
The building is comfortable, and of course, we got as good a parking as anybody on the square.
Yeah, and so
We do, but we are on the square. I want to mention that.
yeah, we're on the south side of the square.
And
We'd
if
love for you to come by
you-
and see us, and I'm sure that on a Saturday night, if you just happen to be out on the square and you wanted to come listen to
We got some chairs over
some
there.
music, we got probably 15 or so
Yeah.
chairs and some couches and all up front. If you just
here.
felt like coming by and saying hello, listening to the Jews, I'm sure they'd be glad to
Yes,
say hello.
we do, and if you sing, we'll put you on TV.
That's true. Yeah.
Oh, we do. We just put you on.
Mm-hmm.
Not a problem. But we've had so many changes, and it's once we got used to it, it's great. It really is.
Well, I'm
But we-
hoping that all the major changes are behind, but we may try to keep adding some little things. We've talked about doing maybe some different, add some additional lighting. It's pretty good lighting in here, but kind of towards the back over here, it's a little bit darker than towards the middle. Maybe adding some lights behind, just some different things for the studio.
Oh, no, I have no futuristic scope. I don't.
Well, I almost live in the future. I mean, I
know
always
you do.
planning for.
He'll tell me
What
he's
could
going
become-
to do something. I think, I don't know. And but he's got that scope for the
Yeah,
future, and I don't. I don't. So I've learned to just let it ride, and because it's going to be good, let it go. Because he really plans up stuff well. But we talk about the new and the online, future plans. How difficult is it if somebody wanted to buy an ad for their business? You got a small business, nobody ever heard of you, you're trying to get started. How would you go about buying an ad?
Well, I'd love for you to contact us. You can call us here at the station. Our number here is 662-837-9088. You give us a ring, me, or we've got some people that help do sales for us. I know, for some of the local businesses here, Miss Linda Bozeman has been here for
Yeah.
a long time, has helped do some of that.
Oh, yeah.
But somebody, me or her, we'll get somebody out to talk to you, or you can come by the station and talk to us. Or there's a section on our website if you just wanted to go there. It's got an advertise section on it. It'll contact
Really?
us. So you just go to rctv19.com and click advertise or contact us, and it'll send us. It'll have all the different ways, our address and phone number and email address and all that.
Well, I'm behind.
Yeah, so that's maybe the best way to just get all the information in one place, is just go directly to the website rctv19.com, and we will be glad to get you on there.
Way behind. I didn't know that. I didn't know there was a website.
Yeah, so we've had a website since I bought the station,
Really?
but I just recently made it to where you can watch everything live directly on the website, and so. But
online's the way to go now.
Yeah, so we're real excited.
Remember when I didn't want to do online?
Yeah, oh yeah. So, but we've had people that
Terrible.
have said, well, I have trouble finding it on Roku or finding it here and there. So that's maybe a central place where you could just go there and know that you can find it. Big button at the top says Watch Live, and there's a couple of buttons all through there. Press Watch Live, and it'll take you right to it.
It tells me she watches on Roku.
Yeah, so
But you can get it on that big screen
yeah,
TV.
so Roku, or if you've got an Amazon Fire Stick, YouTube, because some people say, well, I don't have a Roku. I mean, no matter what you have, we've got, if you can get online at all, anywhere, Facebook, YouTube, I can point you to where you can watch it.
I used to have a thing where my cell phone hooked to the little small television by this
You can send it,
wire,
yeah.
and you could put it on the screen, and it worked very well.
Yeah, so
So if you've got that, because you might like the bigger screen, Now, I don't, I like the tablet.
Yeah.
Everybody's different. Everybody's different. I got something to please everybody. Absolutely, absolutely. Now, we've got, the station's got a lot to offer. They do. It's more than just Facebook. It's Roku. It's Fire Stick. There's so many ways to watch, and he keeps something going all the time. You keep something on. It's not just the programs that we do here, but you patch through some programs, don't you?
We do. We've got a gospel music and bluegrass music, and Carol Robertson has been with the station
Everybody knows him.
for a long time. As a matter of fact, I was talking to Tony the other day. Basically, Carol, I think, was one of our very first programs we ever had on the TV station. So we had that, and we have several local churches that have their programs. We go out and film different things too. Like we did the Christmas parade that came through. So we do local events, sports and local events.
Oh, the election.
The elections, yeah, we cover.
That was something.
We cover all that. Matter of fact, this last election, major election that we had, Keith and Kathleen came down and we did kind of a reporting thing for that. We were calling in, numbers to them from the courthouse and all.
I watched that and I thought, man.
And I really haven't told anybody this, so the viewers out there are going to hear this for the first time. But we're about to start having a locally produced music program that we do ourselves, where we take Mississippi artists, we take their music, and we put it on the TV.
Really?
And you can listen to it. It'll have a little background too, so it won't be them singing directly. It'll just be like listening to the radio. But we'll do that for about an hour a week. You can listen to different music. So if you've got music that you wrote and recorded, feel free you can send that to us. You can contact us through the website rctv19.com, and it'll show you how to send that. Yeah.
It really amazes me, how the opportunities that the station offers.
Yep.
You can guest on this program. You can guest on. I'm sure you could guest on OG's program.
Yeah, he's always looking for guests, and we have several different things.
So if you've got something that you do, and now this program is not all gospel. We do politics. I used to do crafts.
Yeah.
I already showed everybody everything I know how to do.
Oh yeah, I've looked up some old. I saw an old interview that you had did with Carl Lee Nance. Actually,
yes. He was amazing.
Quite a long time ago. So you can look that up on
There's
YouTube.
Two of them.
There's two of them. I saw one of them.
Yeah, there's two.
That you had in the old building. It's probably 10 or 15 years old, so maybe more than that. But anyway, where Mr. Carl Lee had passed recently.
They talked about things from way back, like the wood sidewalks
that we had. Yeah.
Before my time, but he was amazing.
Yeah. I doubt about anybody would have known as much about Ripley as him.
Right.
He just I'd go and talk to him some years ago, and
he said you used to go over to the ice dock and get that shaved ice. Yeah, because it was so hot. They didn't have air conditioning. So he's amazing.
You've had a ton of local and regional politicians on this program. Anyway, so if you're anyone who wants to get any type of message out, feel free to call us at the station. We'll get you linked up with Miss Daryl.
Politics, and I'm always hunting preachers.
Yeah.
I'm always hunting preachers, and if you're called of God, and I really believe this. I have a thing about this. People that are called of God, you're called to give that message out to multitudes of people.
That's true.
All the people that you can reach and tell about Jesus. And this is the way to do it. Because this program goes out like Brother Greg preaches on this program, and he teaches Bible some, he preaches some. And Brother Greg Hopper, and he his program, sometimes it's like 2,000, It's so many people that hear it.
Yeah.
Now, they don't all get saved, they don't all receive it, but they all have that opportunity.
Yeah.
And that's what you're called to do. And, like I say, you go before a group, a church, or a politic, where they do speakings and stuff. If you reach 100 people, that's a big crowd.
A big crowd, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I remember when we started this program, the Jeter family, Tate was my husband, and he said, let's rent a building, and you and Virginia can cook hot dogs and hamburgers. And I thought, no, I don't think so. I was working back there. I thought, no, I don't think so. But, I told him, I said, then you got to sell them to get your rent money. And it's just no way, and people are not going to get out when the weather's bad, but you'll turn the TV on.
Yeah.
Well, if you're preaching, those people might not even be able to get to the church.
Yeah.
It don't replace the church, don't get me wrong, it don't. But if they're not able to go, it's all you've got.
Yeah. So we, a lot of the local nursing homes and hospitals and all, we're a very popular program area. They can't get out, and they would still like to hear gospel music
That's
and
right.
watch gospel music,
That's
gospel
right.
programming, and so we provide that. I think as to our local community, so
Yes,
we're
that's right.
blessed to be able to do that.
But if you have a calling on your life, or if you politics, or let us know. Let us know.
Yeah, call the station. Like I said, 837-9088.
Yeah. Don't know your own phone.
Yeah, I know it.
I gave my phone number out wrong once.
Oh no.
I did. I just embarrassed my life. Never lived it down. But it's 662-837-9088. I remember that one better than I do mine because I say it so much.
Yeah, you said on the program a bunch of times a night.
I do. And you see, when you tune in 19, you see all different, there's a variety of people. And Linda Bozeman does the news how often?
Well, it shows every day, 7 days a week, 3 times a day. So morning, afternoon, evening, it shows. And she comes and records that for us. And we do local events and local news and obituaries, just different things, local interest things.
She's done it for years.
She's done it. Well, she's been here not quite as long as y'all been doing it, but a long time.
Long time, and she's very good.
Yep, she does it. She
Very
puts
good.
it all together herself. I don't have to do anything with that other than help turn a camera on, and she's ready to go.
My neighbor used to call me while I lived at Faulkner, and she'd say, she heard Miss Linda. She listened to her every day. She did.
Yeah, Miss
And
Linda.
she'd call and she wanted to, even if she told the same thing, even though it was run again.
Yeah.
Because, we get older, we forget. She's an older lady. And we'd discuss it. That's what we talked about.
Oh yeah. Well, she does a really good job, Miss Linda.
Linda, she really does. She does a great job. But Miss Apple has passed on now. We're expecting great things at TV 19.
Well, we're hoping for a big year this year,
Yes.
and some more things coming down the way. So we'll have to see how those come together. But
that's not all you've done. You built a house too, didn't you?
yeah, we did. We just last year we lost our house to a house fire, and we had rebuilt, and so we just got in it last year. We're still pecking away trying to get a little odd and end things done. We've got a big bathtub that my wife really wanted, a big soaking tub, and we're trying to get somebody to install it now, and that'll be about the last major thing. And we got somebody, and they're just getting them over to finish it up, and he'll have us probably about nearly 100% everything we wanted done. So that's been a real big blessing to get in
That's
that.
been a job, but to
It
keep
is.
all this stuff going and in the house.
Yeah, so a lot of double duty days,
Yes.
doing a lot here and
Yes.
there.
But you can build it like you want it and hands on. You're happier with it.
Yeah, so I basically planned out the whole thing. Like you talked about, I'm kind of a future planner, like looking ahead to
You
how
are.
things come together. So anyway,
It's
I
your
did all
nature.
that. Yeah,
I
it
figured
is.
that out. It's
Yeah.
just your nature.
Yeah, so I.
You know what you're gonna do next year. And
Yeah,
I
you
don't
gotta
know what I'm
have
doing
a
tomorrow.
plan. Yeah.
Oh, it's just your nature. But we have viewers that have been with us 25 years.
Oh yeah, so we get calls up here pretty regular from long time
Uh-huh.
people that been watching, and they ask about that such and such program, or who's going to be doing what and whatnot. So we get calls fairly often.
Yeah.
While I'm here during the day, because a lot of times I'm here either by myself or just one or two of us
Yeah.
here. So if you call, there's a pretty good chance I may answer the phone if I just happen to be here. So give us a call or come by. We're at 112 East Jefferson Street on the south side square. Like I said, you can't miss it. You drive around the square till you see the giant RCTV 19 sign on the building, and then just come in. We'll make you a cup of coffee and show you around and put you on the TV if you want.
Unless it's, GPS, I just drive around the square.
Yeah, until you can't.
You can't miss that sign.
You can. It's probably the
I like
biggest
the
one
sign.
on the square, I
I
think.
like that sign, yes. And, used to, when you told somebody where something was, this is where so-and-so lived, and then they moved and somebody else lived. But this sign, that fixes
That
it.
does. It makes it a lot easier to
Yes.
track down, and
Yes.
I'm sure it helps your guests too.
Oh,
that
yeah, I
have never
sent
been
them a
here.
picture of it.
Yeah.
I stopped out on the square in the middle of traffic, took a picture. I sent them a picture where they can find it. In fact, Terry and Dixie sent me a message a while ago, wanted to know where it was. I haven't been here yet. And even though it's been a year, I make sure that every time now when a guest is coming, I send the address in case.
Yeah.
Because one time we had a guest sitting down for this program, sitting down at the other station. We were sitting here waiting on them. I felt so dumb in my life. I thought they'd been here before, but they hadn't. So, you never know.
Yeah.
But these young people, they GPS it.
Oh yeah, GPS it. And it'll take you right there. But sometimes you might get a little turned around with that too. So
Yeah.
it's best to kind of know where you're going if you
Have
can.
some idea. But I'm old school. I just drive around square till I find it. But it gets confusing sometimes. That GPS works better, I think. I don't know. But this sports thing, tell us what's coming up.
So we're in the middle of basketball season right now. That's the big thing, and so we've got a lot of big games going on. So this last weekend, Ripley boys and Walnut girls won the Tippah County tournament, and so congratulations to them. And actually, so you were talking about employees a minute ago. One of our employees that helps do ball games, Drew Gann, he works at Tippah Electric. He just had a baby. They just had a baby, so he may be out for maybe a little bit. I know he wasn't able to do any games this week. They got a brand new baby. Congratulations to him and his wife Haley. They just had a little baby just I think yesterday. And but anyway, so this week it may be hit or miss while we're trying to get that figured out, but we'll have some basketball game coming up, and then after that, we'll have a couple of soccer games this year. We do soccer too, and then we'll have baseball and softball coming up, and of course we do during our live streams that we have ads and sponsorships.
I
People
realized you
do.
did that much. I knew football.
Yeah, we do. We do football. We do volleyball. We do
I didn't know that.
Basketball, soccer, baseball, and softball are the sports that we
Did
do
not know
here.
that.
So we have a big. We'll have.
Do you do the high schools?
We do all the high schools in
All
Tippah
the high
County.
schools.
We do. We alternate through who we do. We do.
Well, yeah, you can't.
It's hard to
Sometimes
do
they're two at
because
the same time.
we have done two at the same time. We've done three at the same time
Oh, man.
before, and it's very tough. So we'll have
Yeah, it
one.
is.
If we do it that way, we'll have one on Roku, one on YouTube, one on Facebook, and kind of split them up that way. It's the only way to do it. You can't have two at the same
Where you
time
can
on
find it
TV
if you
or
want to
three.
see it.
Yeah, so it's different. That's why it's good to have different places where we can put
It
it,
is.
because we
It
can
is.
send one to Facebook, one to the TV and Roku, and one to YouTube.
Yeah,
but
you
we've
need
done
to.
3 games at one time. It takes a whole lot to do that.
We had a guest he was from New Albany. And it's been it was in the old studio, so it's been over a year ago. And when I started, he wanted to know how to watch his program, which at that time, we had trouble getting it online
Yeah.
and getting it labeled. We had all that label problem, but we learned.
Yeah.
We learned. And I was giving him the information to get to it. And he looked at it and he said, "Oh, that's how I watch sports."
Yeah.
He already. So I mean, it's known, and it's not just here.
Yeah.
Not just here. It goes everywhere. Goes everywhere. It amazes me that this station goes out so far.
It does. I know that Keith and Kathleen's program, they have somebody that watches every week in, I believe it's Georgia.
My sisters
tunes
watch, and they're in Florida.
In Florida, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you've told me that before. They tune
And
in.
my aunt she just passed away. The funeral was yesterday in Missouri.
Yeah.
On the holidays, they would meet at my cousin's house, and that's what they did. They watched TV 19.
Well, how wonderful.
They kept it playing, and they'd sit and watch. Of course, they started watching it because I was on there.
Yeah.
But because I don't get to see them much.
Mm-hmm.
But that's what they did on their holidays. And of course, we're Christian, and my people are Jewish.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So this was a great witness to them. That's
Wonderful.
pretty neat. I was all excited about that when Alan told me. Mm-hmm. But my sisters watch, and people way off. And one time on YouTube, we got a message from Australia.
Oh yeah, from somebody that had watched.
Program.
Yeah, well that's
In
great.
Australia.
Yeah.
I thought, I don't even know where Australia's at. Whenever they was teaching that, I must have been doing something else. I don't know. But, okay, do you have any idea what's next?
We've got some things coming. So over the last couple years, so our cable, where we go out to on cable, has went from outside of Ripley. We now go into New Albany and Booneville and Saltillo and some different places for that. We're looking to expand that even farther. We're looking to make it to where you can pick us up with an antenna. Anybody with an antenna will be able to watch it.
Oh, that would be neat.
In a certain radius.
Yeah.
To us, so we're excited about that as a possibility coming up this year. We've been working on it kind of behind the scenes. It takes a lot to make that happen, but we've got a few things.
People are getting, if they can use an antenna, they don't have cable bill.
Yeah,
they don't have a internet bill.
Yeah, so we're looking to go out to. It'll be a, like a, say a 40 or 50 mile radius from here, but to watch with an antenna. So we'll see how that.
I didn't know you could still do that. We went to visit this guy that was sick, and her TV was playing just plain as day, and all she had was antenna.
Yeah.
We were amazed.
Yeah, those antennas have come a long way. They used to, the bunny ears and turning it out. When I was a kid,
I remember that.
I have to get out there with the big antenna and kind of roll it around to get.
I remember that in all kind of weather.
Yeah.
Yes. I'll just pay the bill.
Yeah.
It'll be okay. I'll pay the bill.
Yeah.
But a lot of folks don't. A lot of people don't. But we've come a long way, and we're not through growing yet.
Yep, we're
Not through yet. That's amazing.
I'd love to show anybody. Like I said, if you're out there and you're watching and you happen to be in the Ripley area on the square, come by and say hello. We'll show you around. We've got several different things set up, stage type areas set up.
Well, now
around.
sometimes I've seen where you put online that you had food up here.
Yeah, we do.
When you do a dinner, you just feed everybody.
Yeah, we just tell people to come on. We normally have way too much.
Yes.
I know this. I was a little sick this Christmas and wasn't able to do it quite as big as we did the year before, but we still had a pretty good little spread there. We just said,
I think they might still be a pack of cookies up there.
maybe so. Yeah, there's stuff
think
just
so.
everywhere. Yeah.
It just, you'd be surprised at, the things that you can do. I mean, it really, it amazes me because, like I say, my scope is not that good. But we appreciate it, and we appreciate what you've done with this station. We really do.
Well, we appreciate y'all sticking with us out there watching, and you sticking with me here, Miss Daryl. We appreciate
really
you.
We really
Well,
do appreciate these people that just keep, even if it didn't work out, maybe we're 5 minutes late, or maybe this program didn't go out like we wanted it to. Everything's not going to be perfect.
Yeah, you're right.
With anything you do. But they keep coming back, and we appreciate that so much, so very much. And we go to town and people stop us in the stores and tell us that they've seen us. And I know that Keith and them have had that, and of course Linda.
Yeah, Miss Linda.
Meets a stranger.
Yeah, oh yeah.
She's just good as gold, and you don't know how much it means when you just say we enjoy seeing your program. You just don't know. And, people like Linda, she's so dedicated, and because she comes so regular over so many years, and she, whatever's in the way, she makes it work. And I appreciate her doing that.
She does.
Really do. But it's RCTV19.com.
Yep.
And write that down somewhere. Because
yep, feel free to announce that on the Jeter Show, or let your people know, and just watch it direct from there.
I wrote it down for that. I sure did. Well, is our little sweetheart going to do a program when school's out?
I hope so. She, this last...
You need to give her a title. She needs a title.
Yeah, she's the head boss, is what she is. She keeps me on my toes at all times.
I bet she does.
But she does love getting up here and seeing just the happenings. She tells all her little friends. Her daddy, does the news up there. What she tells them, and her daddy does.
I went one time. My granddaughter was in, I think about 3rd or 4th grade. They were little kids. And they asked for me to come, so I went up there. I felt like an idiot, but I went up there, and you're supposed to tell what you did. And when I got in there, of course, I'm a hairdresser, and I talk about hair, and I got there, and this one little kid jumped up right away, said, "Do you see me?" I said, "I see you, honey." He said, "Well, do you see me?" I said, "Honey, you got on the cutest shirt. You look fine. You look good." He said, "No, do you see me?" And he wanted to know if, when we were on TV, if we could see him.
Oh, yeah?
I bet the parents has been telling you better sit down and people see you. But that's one of my fondest memories.
Oh, yeah.
He was just sure we could watch him instead of just him watching us. But you'd be surprised what, children pick up.
Yeah.
They do. And, I think since everything has gone internet, I think it's really worse now than it was. When it was just antenna or cable, you had some, what we call family-friendly programming.
Yeah.
But now, TV 19's just pretty close to it. There's not a lot out there. There may be, I don't have television, so I don't know. But there's not a lot out there that you want your kids to see.
Yeah, so we family programming and that kind of stuff too. A lot of what we do is fits into that mold.
Well, you're never going to see anything on this station that you don't want your child.
That's true, and nothing out of the way, and so we keep it that way, and it's been that way since the station was started, and so we continue to do it.
That was Ronnie Ford's word. He said, "Keep it family friendly."
Yeah. So when we bought the station, Robert Farrow, his aunt, had called and asked if we were going to keep.
I've only seen him one time.
Oh yeah. He's very busy. He's a very busy man as well. But anyway, so his aunt asked if we were going to keep the programming the same. You know, we told her, oh no, we're going to change it all up. She was tore up. Of course, we didn't, but he was just picking at her. But we've kept it, pretty close to the same that people expect from the station, and so
and everything is family friendly. You don't have to worry about what your kid is watching.
Yeah, we might have Andy Griffith on here, maybe some, or I think Lucy. I Love Lucy. We run some of that, some different older programs like that. But
something that a child can see. We wonder why our kids talk bad and get into so much, but they see it on TV.
They see
it online.
Yeah.
And we don't have that at this station.
We don't do that, no.
No, this is all kid friendly, and it's I was always looking myself. I reckon maybe I never grew up, but I like family friendly.
Yeah,
that's just my thing. That's the reason I'm so impressed with it, because I spent so much time turning on like YouTube and turning stuff off. You turn it on, you turn it off. You turn it on, you turn it off.
Yeah.
And if it goes bad, I shut it off.
Yeah.
Shut it off. But you won't have that problem with TV 19.
No, we won't have that
Never
problem
will.
for sure.
Never will. He won't let anything be out here he doesn't want his child to see.
That's right.
That's what it is. I knew that's what it was. But since 2022, we've done good. We've made a lot of changes, and we've done good. It's new camera systems, and we're all computer now.
Everything's off the computer. So, and talking about cameras, I believe we bought, between ball games and everything, I think we got seven new cameras for the studio, plus for ball games and all. We bought 7 new cameras since we've had the station, and a bunch of new microphones and just different things to do. I know we've got a new soundboard back there. Of course, Tony runs most of that, of course, on Saturday night and all. So, and he's always printing out stuff for me to look at that we might need to. You can only get so much at a time going, but he's always letting me know different things we need.
Stuff.
He does, yeah.
He really does.
He's been doing it a long time, and he keeps up. And
we're the only old relics up here, is me and Tony.
Yeah, but he's been doing it a long time. He has.
But he keeps up with stuff, and he keeps up with what's next. He told me when we were doing VCRs, he said before long these VCR tapes won't be no good. And I thought, I got a drawer full of them. Yes they will. Well, now
Oh yeah, they're collecting dust somewhere.
Yes, they're trash. We got nothing to play, Mom.
Yeah, it's hard to even find. I don't reckon you can even go to.
Going that way too.
Yeah.
I hate that. I do. But there'll be something new. They always come out with something new, something to go to.
Yep. It's always coming out with new stuff. That's no doubt.
And like I say, when you buy a camera, time you get it paid for, it's outdated. I have electronic stuff at my house that I don't know why I don't trash it.
Yeah.
That's not even good anymore. That's something. It's just different. But we really, I've enjoyed this time with TV 19, and I'm looking forward to a few more years.
Well, us too, Mr. We appreciate you a lot, all that you do to keep guests coming around.
Enjoy doing it. It was strange when I married into a musical family. Can't sing. Can't sing, couldn't clap my hands right. Tape finally got me where I could play the piano.
Could stay on time a little bit.
I'm not sure I do it right. I'm not sure I do.
Yeah.
And but I do it.
But you do it, yeah.
I just do it. And
well, trying is half of it for sure.
But it was so strange when I married into this family that was all about the music. And I knew nothing about music. Don't know much now. But enjoy it so very much. I really do.
I'm glad
So-
you do, and I'm glad you're still around to do it.
So I do that's what I do. I do the booking and
Yeah.
keep stuff going. And I mean, Virginia answers the phone, but she was sing.
Oh yeah, I didn't know
Oh,
Miss
yeah,
Virginia
she
could
can
sing. We need to
sing.
get her on here singing more then.
Very good singer, but getting her to do it. She used to sing all the time, and I don't know. She just got where she just didn't.
Yeah.
I don't know. You know, if you don't use something, you lose it. And when I don't know whether you get where you can't sing or you get where you think you can't.
Yeah.
I don't know. But it's that way with preaching. It's that way with singing. If you are anointed to preach, and you need a place to preach, give me a call. 662-223-4257. Give me a call. I'll put you on there. That's for serious.
Yeah.
If you're anointed to preach and you need a place to preach, you don't have anywhere, we'll put you on there, and we'll get it done. Tony says we're out of time.
Yeah. Well,
I
thank
don't know
you.
why he does
I
that.
know he just runs us right out of time. Well, thank
He
you for
does.
having me, Miss
Well,
Daryl.
I appreciate
I
you
appreciate
doing
you
this.
talking to me here today.
Because I know you're running around.
Yeah, I am.
I appreciate you taking
I'm sitting
time
on
to do
G,
this.
waiting on O all the time.
I know. And we're so glad you joined us tonight, but we are out of time. Be sure to catch the Jeter Family Program Saturday nights at 7 till 9. We'll be back with you Monday at 7 o'clock for Daryl's Little Corner. May God bless.